Today's obituaries are brought to you by Moss Service and Hansville Funeral Home. Funeral service for Calvin C. Lambert, age 90, formerly of Cullman, will be this afternoon at 2 p.m. at Holly Pond Funeral Home Chapel. Burial will be in Holly Pond Cemetery. Visitation will be 1 p.m. to 2 p.m. at Holly Pond Funeral Home. Funeral service for Joseph Joe Bertrus Miller, age 81 of Cullman, will be tomorrow, Thursday, at 11 o'clock at Moss Service Funeral Home Chapel, with Masonic rites at the funeral home. The family will receive friends at Moss Service Funeral Home this evening from 6 to 9 p.m. And those are our obituaries for today, brought to you by Moss Service and Hansville Funeral Home.
In the nation, the safest feature in your car is you. Add Vanishing Deductible from Nationwide Insurance and get $100 off for every year of safe driving. Just another way we put members first, because we don't have shareholders. Join the nation.
Nationwide is on your side.
Hi, I'm Jay Mullins with Premier Bank.
And I'm Jacob Mullins.
For more than 26 years, we've been providing friendly personal banking services to the citizens of Coleman and surrounding counties. We continue to provide new and improved services to our customers, and we even have a new look. So come by and see us at any of our 9 convenient locations. And remember, the same friendly personal service, and we're open on Saturdays.
Overwhelmed by home refinancing offers from telephone solicitors and direct mail advertising, and then find you're not qualified for a specific plan? The Mortgage Center, a hometown lender, compares the rates from all home loan lenders and the qualifications of the various government programs to find a plan best suited to you. The Mortgage Center helps Cullman County people purchase and refinance their homes.
This is Pat Newton. Call us today and let us tailor our loan program to your specific needs and requirements. Premier Bank presents Today on 2. It is Wednesday, April Fool's Day.
That's right. Did anybody fool you this morning?
April, not yet.
Okay.
At least not that I'm aware.
Yeah. Me either.
You're dressed for spring?
I know.
We had a hailstorm yesterday.
Yeah, I know. And it's foggy outside. If you're going
very
anyplace,
foggy this morning.
You're going anyplace, it's thick like soup. So I couldn't rush down here as fast as I normally do.
Did you get any hail at your house?
I did not.
We didn't either. But boy, I guess in Holly Pond, Fairview area, you got.
Well, I'd heard Eva. Somebody, I was going to go someplace, and somebody called me and said, "You might want to wait because it's hailing in Eva." I said, "Well, it's not hailing here. I could hear all the thunder, but we didn't have at that time any rain."
Yeah.
And then the rain was spotty off and on yesterday, and last night we heard thunder. So, nice little storm that came through.
Yeah. But today, once the fog burns off, it should be a great day.
Well, good. Looking forward to it.
Let's start with our weather, brought to you by Mitch Smith Chevrolet on Cherokee Avenue. The almanac for the 1st of April in Cullman, Alabama. The average high temperature is now 70. The average low is 46. The record high 87 in 1963 and the record low 24 in 1923. Sunset will occur at 8 minutes after 7 and sunrise tomorrow morning at about 6:30. There's the satellite picture. You can see most of the rainfall and thunderstorm activity has moved out of the area. Here's our forecast for today. Partly cloudy today with a high of 78.
I had heard 80 in Birmingham today. So.
Well, that very well could be. Overnight low, a slight chance of rain, a low of 58. Tomorrow, 50% chance of rain with a high of 75. The extended forecast, 75 for the high again on Friday. On the weekend, a little bit cooler, a high of 60 on Saturday, 65 on Sunday, and then back into the 70s next week with a chance of rain every day. April showers.
Okay, yeah. Well, I guess we need that.
Yep, keep the storms away and we'll be okay.
Yes. I really thought about that yesterday with all the thunder and everything that was going on, and it was so warm yesterday.
Oh, yeah.
It was 40 in the morning. I was cold. I went someplace first thing in the morning after I left here. I was cold, and then by the afternoon I was like, okay, wow. There was a big change. So you kind of worry when it does that. So
it will borderline being hot today.
I think so, yeah. That's why I wore this heavy jacket, of course.
Let's check our Facebook friend. Who's our friend today?
Blecia, maybe?
I don't know.
Blecia Berry. Blecia, that's a different name. And let's see, Blecia likes Alabama football, woo, and CSI. But we're still going to give her a large barbecue sandwich from Mad Dog Mike's Famous Barbecue. Just come by here first, pick up that certificate. It's located right there in the Berlin Quick Stop.
We're going to talk about a fun event today. I watched the video of this.
Very good.
Boy, I wish I was in first grade again.
I know. First graders have all the fun.
That's right.
And they actually got to go out to Wallace State and do the Let's Pretend Hospital. And this is something that Wallace State and several sponsors have presented. And I guess they do it every year for, I think, over 1,000 first graders. Boy, that must have been fun. You know, recently I said I did something with 1,000 eighth graders. At least they can follow direction and do stuff. First graders, it might be a little different. But Miss Ann Culpepper is here to talk about that today, so we're going to get all the details.
Okay, we'll be back and talk to Ann right after this.
As soon as you've conquered coq au vin, there's chocolate to souffle. There's baklava to build from scratch, and béarnaise to top epic fillets. There is you and your guts, and heat that you can trust. KitchenAid Even Heat technology gives you incredible control over sautéing, melting, and simmering, and the most even baking across all racks. And when everything you try turns out, there's so much more to make.
I remember the moment.
I'll never forget that moment.
That changed my life.
At that moment, it hit me. This is why I joined the Guard. We're soldiers, always ready to protect our country. But we've also got communities. Family, friends, neighbors who count on us. I couldn't believe it. I just saved the life of somebody from my hometown. See what it means to be a citizen soldier at NationalGuard.com.
Hi, I'm Jay Mullins with Premier Bank.
And I'm Jacob Mullins.
For more than 26 years, we've been providing friendly personal banking services to the citizens of Coleman and surrounding counties. We continue to provide new and improved services to our customers, and we even have a new look. So come by and see us at any of our 9 convenient locations. And remember, the same friendly personal service, and we're open on Saturdays.
Fire, accident, storm. They all happen in Coleman County, and for 3 generations, Night Free Insurance has been there for you. Continuing today with Elliott and Westcott Free, customizing your life, home, auto, and business insurance with companies like Auto Owners, State Auto, and Southern Guarantee. Call Westcott, Elliott, Judy, Tina, Angie, or Nelda. Night Free Insurance, where people are the difference.
And oh goodness, I don't know, it's orange and it's bleeding, but this is the t-shirt that I guess all of the volunteers wore, or the staff nursing students wore to help with this Let's Pretend Hospital. And here to talk about that is Ann Culpepper, who is the nursing coordinator for clinical coordinator for the, I'll get it eventually, for the nursing Go ahead, tell me what you do.
I help coordinate. The student nurses have a clinical experience in every course, so they go to hospitals from Birmingham to Huntsville to Gadsden to Coleman to Jasper. They're all over the place. So I try to coordinate that ahead of time.
That's a big job.
It's involved because every facility wants something a little bit different, so that it's not
and
all.
Do you have students that come up to you and say, I can't go there, or
yeah.
I can't do
they
that?
They try that,
And you go, tough, it's done.
I can't drive that far. Because we start at 6:30 in the morning. Like we'll get an early start like you do. Most clinicals start early in the morning, so if you have to drive to Birmingham and you live a little distance.
That's kind of a problem. But we really wanted to focus today on the Let's Pretend Hospital, because this is something. How many years have y'all been doing this now?
We've done it since 2008. We've done 7 Let's Pretend hospitals. We had to skip last year because we were moving in our new facility. So this is our 7th time to do it, but this year was exciting because we are in our new facility that actually has rooms that already look like a hospital. Before we had to convert classrooms into hospital rooms. So
they're already done.
Oh yeah, we had. So that was real exciting, and I think the children and teachers really enjoyed it. We got great feedback from them.
Right, and we cannot neglect the fact that we have sponsors. You have sponsors for all of this. So tell me who your sponsors are.
Coleman Regional Medical Center, Children's Hospital provides the OR mask. Creative Designs helps us with this T-shirt. We have a nursing student that designs the T-shirt, and then they make it appear like it does on the shirt, and we buy our T-shirts from them. Hansville Fire and Rescue provides a fire truck and an ambulance for the whole 4 days, and two medics are there to talk to the children. And then Coleman Area Career Center sponsors the field trip by paying for the buses and drivers. So it doesn't cost the school anything to come to this field trip. They don't have to collect money for the field trip or anything. So
good. So
it's just a fun day for them.
So well, tell me a little bit about what does the first grader get to see?
Okay, well, this is a picture of the welcome group, and we're in orange, the bright orange, and this is my group, and we tour the children through each. We have 7 pretend hospital rooms, so we intentionally wear a different color. You can see the students in this room, the healthy nutrition room, wear gray. And our focus, this is not a hospital room, but we're focusing on making good food choices and choosing.
I want to be the ice cream or the Oreo or the cupcake. I want to be
the broccoli or the carrot. So we talk about making good choices, and sometimes foods and everyday foods. Superfoods are the ones we eat every day. Our safety room is very important. We talk about helmet safety, water safety, bike safety, poisoning. We have the firehouse that they get to crawl through. We practice stop, drop, and roll if your clothes were to catch on fire. The children really love that. We have people students in a fireman suit so they can see what it would look like if a fireman came in their house. The Frozen room, which is radiology, was a big hit. The children loved that Frozen movie. And we talked about, that's our little Olaf helpers. We talked about nutrition and having an x-ray, and it doesn't hurt to get an x-ray. So we Olaf does not have bones, so he just eats icicles. So we talk about the things that Anna and Elsa would eat to have strong, healthy bones, like carrots and stuff like that.
But he wears a carrot in his face.
He asked the children not to eat his carrot, please.
Please don't eat my nose.
Yes, and they love Frozen. They've all seen that. This is the patient room, and our theme is jungle in here. So we have them with masks, and a child gets to get in a hospital bed. You'll see on the video later. And we talk about what their experience might be in a real hospital room. Katy Perry attended the jungle room, and we sing and dance in every room, and they love having Katy Perry in there, and they jump out. We try to keep them jumping and moving in every room, so they're not still for very long.
Okay, well, and with first graders, they have so much energy, you have to.
Yes, I think that's why they like this field trip, is they're on the move and quickly. So they're about, in each room, about 10 minutes.
Okay, very good. Yeah, that's about all they can handle, probably.
That's CRMC's mascot Rescue Reggie, and we had students wearing that costume as they greeted. The children love characters, so that's entering the simulation center, which is like our real hospital.
Yes.
we had a teddy bear that wasn't too scary. He was in the jungle room or the patient room.
Okay.
To greet the children, and that's the students. They're in gray T-shirts, and the welcome students wear the orange.
Okay.
And there's Katy Perry. She was also. And one little boy said, "Is that really Katy Perry?" I said, "I think it might be." They were so excited. They loved it. Now we have a hand washing and germ room. It's not a hospital room, but you know how you tell children, "Oh, you must have caught a bug," and they don't understand about germs. They think of ladybugs and caterpillars.
Right.
So,
or flies.
Yeah, whatever. Yeah. So we have a little thing. We get to wash our hands, and we sing a little song, "Wash, wash, wash your hands."
Yeah.
And they get to look under a microscope. Those are the students, and if you'll notice, they have antennas on their head. They're all bugs. So they have little antennas in that room, and that's their theme. And these are cute little germ organisms in petri dishes, Staphylococcus and different organisms. We talk about this is what a germ really looks. We don't want our germs to look too scary, but this is what a germ looks like, and this is what makes you sick. And we talk about when do you need to wash your hands, like before you eat and after you pet your dog, that kind of stuff. And we tried to make our germ not too scary.
Yeah.
We don't want to get them obsessed about washing their hands, but this is the flu season, so we want them to think about washing their hands.
Right.
And they're very receptive, and they like looking in the microscope. We've got some video of that.
Okay.
The operating room is the big hit. We use theme of the operation game. Now those are all nursing students, but we do let a child lay on the operating room table and have a pretend operation, and the children all yell, "Wake up," when they're under anesthesia. And we have strange-looking instruments that are inflated to super large sizes and take out funny bones and that kind of stuff. But they've all played this game, so they're familiar with it. But we actually have a real operating room that we can do this in, so that was fun.
Yeah, and some of this equipment has been donated by CRMC.
Oh yes, the anesthesia cart had been, and CRMC donates the ID bracelets. We put an ID bracelet on the children when they arrive, so they're like at the real hospital. And we don't want them to be afraid of a mask. If somebody comes in the room in the hospital, we don't want them to be afraid of a mask. So Children's Hospital donates the pediatric mask, and we give every child one. So they get to wear one themselves, play with it, take it home, so it's not a scary thing. It's something they're familiar with and they've handled.
So if they do actually have to go to the hospital, then they're not freaked out by it.
And if they're on, a lot of times children maybe have something contagious and they might be on isolation, so the nurses wear a mask when they come in the room. So that can look scary when you're sick and you don't feel well and you've never seen it before.
Right.
Dr. Seuss, yes, the Cat in the Hat. That is for the emergency room, and that's the theme in the emergency room is Cat in the Hat, and we have some pretend ER patients that you might see. He's reading a Dr. Seuss book while waiting to see the doctor. Cat in the Hat is the doctor in the ER, and that's the registration room. We wear lots of funny costumes to try to make it lighthearted and fun. We talk about 911 and what number do you call. These are some sample patients that look kind of puny of what you would see if you go into the ER lined in the waiting room. So the children get to see that. Thing 1 and Thing 2 are nurses. The Grinch is our patient because, you know, he has an abnormally small heart, so he's had to come to the emergency room to be treated. So we talk about things, you get your blood pressure checked, and we check your temperature and weigh you, and they see that those things are not painful. But those are our characters in the emergency room.
Very good.
And part of the emergency room is the ambulance and the fire truck, and all the children get to climb up in the back of an ambulance and talk to a paramedic and ask them questions. And you know, if they're at their grandmother's house and they have to call an ambulance, or if they're in a wreck, an ambulance and a fire truck both come to the scene. So that can be pretty scary for a child. And Hansville Fire and Rescue provide the ambulance and fire truck all week for us, and 2 medics.
Wow.
They brought the big ladder truck, and
that's to get kittens out of trees.
Well, now that we have these big tall buildings at Wallace, we have to have the high rise. I tried to get some of the teachers to climb up the ladder, but they didn't want to go up. It's a 3-story ladder.
Wow.
So it's pretty tall. So it's a little
So it sounds like it's a great field trip and a great experience experience for these first graders. What are the teachers? Do they have some feedback? Do you ever get
Yes, I
feedback?
get great feedback. They tell us it's one of their favorite field trips. Again, I think because the children are moving and they get to sing and dance. And you know, at school you have to be quiet a lot, so we encourage them to yell at the top of their voice and sing and dance and hop around. So that's right up their alley. And I send information to the teachers ahead of time, and they start talking about it before they come, and then they talk about it after they come. And we hope it reduces anxiety and fear if they ever encounter emergency or a hospitalization, either for them or their family members, which is quite possible. So,
didn't you even tell me that you had an experience with one young boy who thought he'd already been there to this hospital?
Oh yeah, we had one little boy tell one of my students that he was born here, and she said, "Oh really?" And I told Dr. Karlowicz that, and she said, "Did I miss a memo about someone being born in the nursing building?" I said, "No." And I had several of them tell me, "This is the best day of my life." Their enthusiasm is contagious, and they're having so much fun. They didn't want to leave. They were just so excited. We keep it pretty fast-paced. And I said, now you go back and tell all the kindergartners about the Let's Pretend Hospital so they can come next year. And they'll look at me like, no, I want to come back. Instead of tell them to come.
I want to do it.
But we really focus on nutrition because childhood obesity is a real concern in our state. So we talk in a lot of the rooms. We talk about making good food choices, and another thing in the safety room we have a little. It shows in the video. We have a little thing where there's a comparison of medicine and candy and how similar an M&M looks to a Sudafed or something like that. And we talk about never. Children typically enter the hospital for emergencies from something that's avoidable.
Right, yeah.
Having good nutrition and practicing good safety habits like wearing your seatbelt and your bike helmet would keep a lot of people from ever having to go to the emergency room. So
I just heard a statistic this morning that 70% of the people that get injured in automobile accidents did not have on a seatbelt.
That's hard to believe, isn't it, in this day and time?
That people are still not wearing their seatbelt, and that's just something that my kids grew up with. Every child should just grow up with knowing that you have got to wear your seatbelt.
You would think. And we have a metal chair with a buckle, and we actually, in the safety room, they buckled the seatbelt in and out, and they like that. And a lot of children still don't wear a bike helmet, and that is so dangerous. If they have a bike wreck, which how often do you have a bike wreck when you're learning to ride your bike? It's very possible. So then they hit their head, and that's the head injuries are the scary, dangerous things. So if they would wear a helmet, it would be so much better. Some children don't have helmets. So we've got a lot of focus in the state on trying to improve helmet safety.
Definitely.
It's crawling through. We have a smokehouse, so we talk about if there's a fire, most people die from the smoke inhalation. So if they would learn to crawl down low to get out. And they usually recommend that you have a safety plan at your home, what to do in the event of a fire or an emergency, have a safe place to meet and a safe place to go.
So great information. I know the teachers probably are teaching this too in school, hopefully,
yes.
To kind of reinforce. But what a fun day. The kids, you really, when you're having fun, you're going to remember this way much more,
hope so.
Than if you're just bored and it's like, oh yeah, I wasn't even paying attention. Well, they're learning things and they don't even realize they're learning.
That's what we hope, and that they talk about it. And I have parents and other people in the community tell me, oh, my child loved coming to the Pretend Hospital, and if I see them out somewhere, I'll ask them about it, and they look at me like, well, how do you know about that? Because they don't remember me.
Right, because there's so many different nurses and students that are there.
And we have over 1,000 children that come, that all of the first graders from Coleman Primary, and then all the Coleman County first grades, and Sacred Heart and St. Paul's and Coleman Christian send their children too.
Right. So great event in 4 days.
Yeah, we have to do it over 4 days. The schedule's a little bit challenging to get them there and get them back to school before we have to work around lunch and going home for the day. So we decorate on Monday, and then we have Tuesday through Friday that we have the children come.
And I bet you the nurses enjoy it, or the students, nursing students enjoy it.
They do. It's a good community service project. They get to give back to the community that gives so much to them, and we also get to blend the different level students together. Normally they're just with their class, and so when we do Let's Pretend Hospital, the the second semesters are with the fifth semester, and they get to role model and work together. And we have some real talented students that did a great. They were tired at the end of the day. We were all drooping at the end of the day.
So dealing with that many
all that singing and dancing. They're not. The children are not tired, but we are.
Right. Exactly. So. Well, thanks so much. I know that you have brought on a video, and at the end of the show, we're going to a video, and so that kind of is more of a visual as well for everybody to experience. So at the end of the program, we're going to show that, right?
Very good. Thank you, Ann.
Thank you.
We'll be back with more right after this.
Hi, I'm Jay Mullins with Premier Bank.
And I'm Jacob Mullins.
For more than 26 years, we've been providing friendly personal banking services to the citizens of Coleman and surrounding counties. We continue to provide new and improved services to our customers, and we even have a new look. So come by and see us at any of our 9 convenient locations. And remember, the same friendly personal service, and we're open on Saturdays.
With classic bolognese behind you, there are racks of lamb ahead. There are tartlets to take on, and crazy knife skills to perfect. There is you and your muse, the appliance brand more chefs choose. Chefs choose KitchenAid for their homes more than any other brand. And when every machine does incredible things, there's so much more to make.
Let's have some more of Today on 2. I still would like to be in first grade.
I would too. I'd love to do that tour. That sounds like so much fun.
Oh, yeah, and be sure and watch the video at the end of the show because it shows all the excitement and the fun the kids are having.
A great time.
It'll be good. This part of our show, we have some prizes to give away. We have the bag of assorted apples from Steel Orchard. And we have the family pack from Mad Dog Mike's Famous Barbecue. And we have a take and bake pizza, courtesy of Papa Murphy's Pizza. Those are the prizes. Here are the ads. We'll ask you a question, of course, about one of these ads. Starting with Mr. Hicks Menswear and Formal Wear. This is prom season, of course, which leads us right into wedding season, usually summer weddings. And you can find tuxedos, formal wear available at Mr. Hicks.
Grand Point Pharmacy and Gifts, where they make managing your prescriptions easy because managing your health is hard enough. And right now they are featuring Dippin' Dots, 2 for $5 at Grand Point Pharmacy.
Berkeley Bob's Coffee House and Whole Earth Store. Check out Open Mic Night, which will be coming up next Monday. No entertainment for this weekend, so we'll have to wait till Monday to go to Berkeley Bob's for Open Mic Night.
And Mullins Body Shop. You've counted on them for over 50 years for body repair, service, and towing, and you can count on them today. That's Mullins Body Shop, located right there in the Phelan area.
Pizza Hut has the all-you-can-eat lunch buffet with a different pizza every day. Served from 11 till 2, and just $5.99 is all you pay. The buffet is also Sunday night.
Cotton State Barns, buy or rent to own, no credit check, your approved barn starting as low as $14.96 at Cotton State Barns.
Deb's Bookstore, your hometown bookstore just down the road. Browsers welcome. Books always on sale. Used books half price.
And Tires for Less, more than just tires. They're open as early as 7:30 in the morning till 5. Go see Greg and the guys, located right there on Highway 31 North.
Hair by Loretta. Loretta does hair care for the entire family. She is at Bella Fair Day Spa and Salon Wednesday through Saturday from 9 till 6. There we go with some of our merchant ads. Question for today is about Mad Dog Mike's Barbecue, which is one of our prizes for today. What does $14.99 buy you at Mad Dog Mike's Barbecue? $14.99 gets you what? 256-734-7399 is our telephone number, and we do have a prize from Mad Dog Mike's Barbecue.
Yes, we do.
We have taken baked pizza
Yes.
from Papa Murphy's, and
That bag of apples.
A bag of apples
Yeah.
from Steel Orchard.
Good prizes.
Those are the prizes. Give us a call right now while we watch Money Matters, brought to you by Premier Bank.
Hi, I'm Caitlin with Premier Bank, and this is Allison Lewis. She's our Good Hope office manager. Today, Allison's going to tell us a little bit about what it takes to get a car loan.
I want to talk to the young people out there who are approaching their 16th birthday and they're thinking about purchasing their first car. One thing that you may not know is that most institutions do require a down payment, which is a percentage of the purchase price paid in cash by you. And the more your vehicle costs, the more your down payment's going to be. So as you approach your 16th birthday, be thinking about how you can save your money so that you'll be prepared to pay your down payment.
If you have any questions, you can stop by her Good Hope office and see Allison, or you can come by any of our other 8 locations or give us a call at 256-737-9900. Thanks, and we hope to see you soon.
Okay, do we have a call?
I think we do.
I think we do have a call ready to go. Let's see if we can get an answer to our question. What does $14.99 get you at Mad Dog Mike's Famous Barbecue? Hello, who's calling?
Dot.
From where are you calling? From where are you calling?
Hello?
Hello.
Okay, what's the answer to our question?
You get the buns, the meat, the barbecue sauce.
You get the whole works, don't you?
Works, uh-huh.
All right, that's the right answer.
All of them, 2 sides, the meat, the buns, the barbecue sauce.
Yeah.
I believe that's all of them, isn't it?
I think
That's
good.
it.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you for calling in. Stay on the line, please. The family barbecue pack. You get the barbecue and the sides and the buns.
Yep.
The whole works, just $14.99.
Good deal.
Let's look at the rest of our merchant ads right now. Starting with Done Right Taxes and Bookkeeping Services. They're open 8 to 5, Monday through Friday, and 8 to noon on Saturday. They're on 9th Avenue Southwest. That's across the street north from the city cemetery.
And I just saw this on TV the other day, the Salted Caramel Truffle Blizzard. Oh my gosh, 75th anniversary. This looks so good from Dairy Queen.
Okay, coming up on Saturday, Youth Outdoor Adventure at the Wellness and Aquatic Center. Kayaking classes will begin on Monday.
And Be Fit Fitness Facility in downtown Coleman, right next to Renard's Gallery, just $50 a month to month, no contracts. Membership includes a free personal trainer.
There's Steel Orchard, and they still have items available. Of course, they still have bags of apples, but you can check out the baked items like apple pies and fried apple pies.
And there's Mad Dog Mike's Famous Barbecue, and this for $14.99 does include a pound of meat, 2 16-ounce sides, 4 buns, located right there inside the Berlin Quick Stop. Mad Dog Mike's Famous Barbecue.
Chesley Oaks Golf Course in the Fairview area, open every day. That is an 18-hole golf course with a full practice facility. Chesley Oaks Golf Course.
And Earl's Body Shop has been voted best automotive repair in Coleman. Large and small towing available, local or long distance, 24 hours a day, located right there on Highway 31 North.
There we go, the merchant ads for today. We'll come back, check out the birthdays, and see if we have any anniversary. Who gets married on April Fool's Day?
I'm not quite sure.
I don't think we have any anniversary.
I don't think so either. Let's see.
Anyway.
We do.
We do.
We do.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
Tell you who that is right after this.
Hi, I'm Jay Mullins with Premier Bank.
And I'm Jacob Mullins.
For more than 26 years, we've been providing friendly personal banking services to the citizens of Coleman and surrounding counties. We continue to provide new and improved services to our customers, and we even have a new look. So come by and see us at any of our 9 convenient locations. And remember, the same friendly personal service, and we're open on Saturdays.
Life lived in black and white is not a life lived. Today, I choose color. To see it. To feel it. To be in it. To be upon it. And to live a life surrounded by it. Today, I put on a fresh coat.
Let's take a look at those community billboards brought to you by Pepsi and Coleman Jefferson Gas. Holly Pond Homemakers is doing a big bake sale on Saturday, April the 4th at 8 o'clock in the morning. The proceeds go to the upkeep of the Holly Pond Cemetery. That's located right there in the Holly Pond Town Hall. Sunrise service, celebrate the resurrection. That's going to start at 6:30 in the morning on Easter Sunday at the Ave Maria Grotto. It's hosted by the Coleman Ministerial Association. Easter at Daystar in the Good Hope area. Friday they have a service at 7. Saturday they have one at 6. And on Easter Sunday they have one at 8:30, 9:45, and 11:15. The Prayer Walk, Coleman Courthouse is doing this from April the 7th through the 12th, walking and praying around the Coleman Courthouse to the top of Coleman Savings Bank parking deck. Following the walk, they will have a balloon release at the top in honor of children who died of abuse in 2014. And Wallace State Theater is presenting Into the Woods, April 9th, 10th, and 11th at 7, and on the 12th at 2 o'clock. Tickets are just $10. It's located in the Betty Leaf Haynes Theater. Art in the Park, and that's being sponsored by Coleman City Parks and Rec at Heritage Park. And of course, Saturday, April the 11th is the date from 9 until 2. It's an arts and crafts show. And Cornerstone Church of the Nazarene is presenting Here For You tour, and that's going to be on April the 17th at 7 o'clock in the evening. Tickets are available at itickets.com, and Hawk Nelson and the Afters are performing. Coleman County City Cleanup is going to be taking place on April the 18th from 8 until 12. Items that they cannot take are tires, paint, and chemicals. For more information, give them a call 256-775-4696. And if you have a community billboard you want to share with us, you can send it to our webpage at channel2coleman.com or email us at channel2coleman@gmail.com or give us a call at 256-734-7399 or like us on Facebook at Channel 2 Coleman. And we have several birthdays today. Let's see, Becky Graves Coffer, Randy Graves, Eddie Pinehart, and Junior Evans all have birthdays today. Their name will be put into that drawing on Friday, where they have that possibility of winning an ice cream cake. And we do have, Ronnie and Janet Beavers have an actual anniversary today, and Zach and Brittany Ball had one on Tuesday. Their names will be put into the drawing on Friday, where they have that possibility of winning a $15 gift certificate from the Candle Garden.
Now let's check the weather forecast, brought to you by Mitch Smith Chevrolet. After the fog burns off, it'll be partly cloudy today with a high of 78. Overnight low tonight 58. Tomorrow a 50% chance of rain with a high of 75. Now we want you to stay tuned. You can watch the video of the Pretend Hospital.
We're going to learn about washing our hands, okay? So when do you think that you should wash your hands? What's a good time to wash your hands?
After you use the bathroom.
After you use the bathroom. What's another time? When you should wash your hands? Before you eat. Good. Good job. You usually does y'all. You usually
Don't up now. Get your arm away.
Here we go. Wash your hands, gentle as can be. Scrub, 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 scrub. We want to be germ-free. If you have long sleeves on, roll them up, and you can just pull your bracelets up. I can help y'all pull your bracelets.
Meal yesterday that had a cheeseburger. That's meat, right?
Yes, but you should only eat those things.
Can you help us?
We sure can. What foods were y'all thinking about?
Well, we've got broccoli, super, or sometimes. Good. What about a carrot? Super. Good. Baked. That was tough. They're close. Apple pie or fresh apples? Fresh apples. Good job. Stop, drop, cover and roll. We gotta stop, drop, cover and roll. We gotta stop, drop, cover and roll. Shake, shake, shake. And let me roll that. What about that one? That one's medicine too. That one's tricky. What about this one? I think you need to eat more vegetables and drink more milk so you can have strong bones like me and Anna.
I don't have both or bones.
Oh, that's okay, Olaf. Don't be sad. You can help me and Elsa teach the boys and girls about eating healthy so they can have strong bones.
Really? Kind of bend it. There you go, and hold it. Daniel, why don't you put both of your little hands up here? Hold them real flat for me.
Did that help out your bones? So exercise helps too, right? Good, y'all are so smart.
And I want you to put this over his chest for me. Everybody, we're gonna listen, okay? You listen?
Alright, so listen.
Oh my gosh, you hear the heartbeat? Put it on your chest.
I guess that I forgot I had a chance. I let you push me past the breaking point. I stood for nothing, so I fell for
This protects you from getting germs on you.
We have feet, gowns, gloves, and what else?
Is that ice cream?
She must have ate ice cream earlier.
What flavor is it?
Let's check it out.
And they're going to use this blood pressure cuff. You put it and then they're going to inflate it like a balloon, and it's going to cover your arm.
And we were skating, and I didn't have on my elbow pads or my knee pads, and I got big scrapes on my knees.
What do you think the Grinch had for breakfast? What does the Grinch eat? But failing, and he'll say, all right, I want you to point to the face that shows me how you're feeling.
We're right here. Let's wait on everybody else. I don't have any problems.
Yeah, I know. It should have been red. What's this big long thing on top of it?
How tall?
Yeah.
A million?
No, good guess. What is it?
It's an egg. And then it's like